You can live in this world naked. Naked and you are good, but you are living. But imagine you are wearing clothes, but you have no food to eat. Agriculture means farmers, definitely. And being farmers, you are feeding the whole world. I'll call the whole world, because every corner they have to eat. So who is supposed to be very rich and not have these poverty issues is the farmers. But look at what is there. When you talk of a farmer, you think of that poor person that if I tell you, come to the farm. Why should I come? No, come to the city. Me, I don't go to, come to the farm. And when you come and you're like, are you a farmer? Is that another farmer that have done this? You say, yes. And I'm proud of this. And this is why I want to change farmers. We are the best person or the best people in this world feeding the nation.
If someone ever told me that apples grows in Africa, I would definitely not believe it. But there is this woman out here in Kenya who is making the impossible possible.
My name is Kate Wambugu, the ambassador of Wambugu apples. I'm a farmer, and the farming that I'm doing is Wambugu apples here in Kenya, and specifically Laikipia County. We call it the County of Wonders.
But this is a woman born and raised in Africa, making the impossible possible.
So we grew up, we could see my father doing this. It's what we saw my father doing, and it really inspired us. And before he started the apples, the life was not good. I'm telling you, he would struggle even to lazy eating was a problem. But right now, we are somewhere. We can say we are somewhere. And this is where I want every farmer to be, even higher.
Farmers of today drives V8, man. I thought V8 were for politicians, man. Are you a politician?
No, I'm a pure farmer.
Pure farmer?
Yes. So this is where we do. And we have been doing a lot of apples here in Laikipia. And we enjoy selling to other Kenyans because we are doing it locally. And we are so grateful that even Kenyans have embraced this, which an apple that can do everywhere, every soil, every climate.
I can't even express how I feel right now. I feel like crying, you know? Because I'm eating an apple made and produced in Africa by an African. We are indeed changing that narrative. And I want you all to share this video right now. Can I ask you a question? Did you know that it's possible to grow apples in Africa? Don't lie to me. Let me know that in the comment section. But before I dive into this video, apple inspired your hair.
Yes, now, you see the color I had to maintain here is a signature. This one.
The apple ambassador.
When you see me,
that's
see
the apple ambassador. Get the apple farmer.
Yes.
Do you know that you've done something that so many Africans think that it's impossible?
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
It feels nice. That is one. And I feel excited. I've been the ambassador of Wambugu apples. And I feel good seeing even you all the way. You took a flight to come and crunch. See how you're closing your eyes. So it's amazing. And I feel humbled to even mentor some farmers who didn't know that apples can do in Africa, and especially here in Kenya, West Africa.
So my question is,
yes,
do you think apple can grow anywhere in Africa?
Apples are growing right now. The people I've mentored, they are growing in Africa. So it is possible, and it is 100% plus one possible.
Why is it that we're told that apples don't grow in Africa then?
I have no idea, but you have proven this wrong. You can see them, you're holding the apple. Yes, this one is here.
I'm not just holding.
You're eating?
I'm eating.
Yes. Talk of South Africa, part of Botswana, Zambia, Namibia, Malawi, what do you call it? Mozambique. So they are growing. They have fruits already. Go to Sierra Leone. Go to Gambia, Ghana, Nigeria. So these are the part of where Africans that are growing this one. So apple can do in Africa.
So what do apple need? I mean, what environment or conditions do apple need to survive in Africa then?
The most important thing for the apples is what you're feeding it, because once you feed it, it's okay. Parts like Botswana and Namibia, they have sandy soil. The soil, people believe it can't grow anything, but they are growing. They only need manure and ensure that watering is done. This part of Africa, Kenya, no one would believe that apple can do, but you have just picked from LAIKIPIA here.
Where are we right now?
This is Kenya, LAIKIPIA County, and this is where apple is doing very well. This is called Gobit. And let me tell you, the weather here, people knew that we can't grow anything here. We can only do animals and all that. But you see the apples growing very, very well. And other fruits that we have done here, yeah, we have done, and the apple are doing very quite okay. So what we have done is ensure that the manure is done, and we have done some water irrigation to ensure that this tree is getting water throughout. And when you do that, that tree will be fruiting every year and throughout the year. So it doesn't, you can't go to a tree and find there is no apples. So, but there's those main seasons that we have. But once you give it manure and water, that's all.
So all the apple needs is manure.
Yes,
and water.
Yes, that's all.
Please, can I get some seedlings? No, I just can't believe it. But I'm seeing it, so I have to believe it by force.
Yes.
See, I can't even touch apple.
And you're eating. How does it taste, by the way?
See, it's very succulent. I feel like it tastes even better than the apples in the market.
Yes. Very fresh?
Fresh and juice. I need to show them. See.
The juice.
The juice. This is not for my, what do you call it, my saliva. No. This is the juice from the apple.
Exactly. I like
How long have you been growing apples?
This apple, my father have been doing it. I'm only taking over from what my father started.
Really?
The tree he's the founder. He propagated, and it was called Wambugu apples by the Kenyan. It's called Karo. These are the people who deal with plants and everything in Kenya. So they named it after him. That was back in 1985 when I was a very little girl. So when I found him doing this and I found him getting money, then we got into it. So for me, I have been doing it since I knew myself. After school, I came to do this.
What did you learn in school? What did you learn in school?
I did agriculture.
Oh, you did agriculture.
But I didn't do it as in I didn't specialize so much, because what we learned, it was already in us. It was a certificate enough for us to come and do this. But I did agriculture just to ensure that you have know-how for a few things. But for me, it was in the blood because my father was doing it. And we could see money. What else are we looking for in this oil? You're looking for money also.
We're looking for money. So does it mean growing apple is profitable?
Very profitable. Highly profitable. I'm telling you.
How profitable?
You know, like one kilo of what you're holding.
Okay.
And Maya, since you harvested this fruit, you're still eating.
Yeah, it's still not done.
You have not finished. So you can't even finish 2. 1 is enough. So 7 of them makes 1 kilo. 1 kilo here we sell at $3. I would say $3 because it's around 300 Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
So if 7 fruits is 300 Kenya shillings or $3, then if you have a farm like this one, we have planted 5 acres. And 1 tree can give you up to 200 pieces. And 200 pieces you divide by 7. So how much is a lot of money? And you are getting this. This tree will be here over 80 years.
Wow.
Yes. And you're harvesting. That's the lifespan.
80 years?
80 years. It's a disease resistance. You don't have to spray. It's not labor intensive. So it just grows water, manure, you're done. That's the beauty of the apple.
So since the idea was started by your father,
yes.
I mean, what was your father doing before he came to growing of apples?
My father was a mechanic.
Okay.
A mechanic who was a camp farmer. He was doing onion, he was doing tomatoes, and he had some cows. So there's this time he went to the Abadeas mountain and he found this tree fruiting very well. This is where Mau Mau, the fighters, were in the forest. So he found this nice apple fruiting so well, and that's how he started propagating with some few apples he had in our home area. So once he started propagating and grafting, they brought these great apples you're seeing, fruiting this huge, and fruit almost touching the ground, and that's how my father started.
You mean he found the plant of the
Yes.
apple in the forest?
In the forest.
So which means apples were already growing.
Yes, they were touching down. That's why he got attracted, and that's how he started propagating.
Nilikuwa nikipanda kahawa. Kahawa ikaleta shida. Kwa ajili kahawa tulikuwa tukivuna kahawa. Kahawa ikaleta shida, nikang'oa. Nikaondoka kwa kahawa. Sasa wakati nilikuwa nikipanda tomato na passion. Nilikuwa nikivuna gunia 2 ya tomato. Sasa nikiendelea kupeleka kwa soko na nyuki. Wakati nilikuwa na hiyo matunda, kuna kijana alinikuta nikitabika na matunda hiyo ya tomato na passion. Aliniambia nikapewa order huko Mount Kenya Safari Club. Wakati nilienda nikapewa order, hiyo order niliguzungusha mpaka nikawa ninaigiria apple, maneno inaitwa apple. Kwa ajili nilikuwa nikinunua apple ya South Africa. Wakati niliendelea nikaambiwa hiyo ni chef, niende niondoke kwa kununua hiyo ya South Africa. Nikajifanyia yangu ili kwa ajili hiyo iko na dawa hiyo ya South Africa. Wazungu wakakataa. Ile nilikuta kwa msitu, niliambiwa nikatafute apple kama hii. Ilikuwa kubwa kama hii huko kwa msitu, lakini ilikuwa ya wale wasee walikuwa wanapigania uhuru, wanaitwa Mau Mau. Lakini nilikuta huko kwa ajili walikuwa na doa kwa mzungu shadi yake, wakapeleka kwa msitu. Haya, nikatoa hiyo miche nikapeleka kwangu nyumbani, nikaanza kugraft ama kufanya kazi yake. Ikatoka tunda nzuri kama kubwa kama hii, ilikuwa 1/4 kilo. Wakati nilirudi huko na nyuki, Cetraso na Savisto, nilipewa order. Nikakutwa ni msugu moja, akaniambia Wambugu, wewe unaitwa Wambugu? Ndio. Sasa tunda hii ulitoa wapi ili utuletee?
That's why the apple is named after him.
Exactly. So the government was like, apple in Kenya? They couldn't believe it. So they took the roots, they took the leaves, and they took the fruit to go and test. Once they did that, and it was amazing, and they found it's the best in the whole world. I'm not polishing, it's the best. Which other apple can do in every corner of Africa, every corner of the world. And then they had to name it Wambugu apples just to have it a name, because they couldn't even get another name to give it. And then it was given Wambugu apples.
So this is Wambugu apples.
It's a Wambugu apples.
Is your father still around?
He's yes, he is.
Oh, say hello to him.
I'm the firstborn.
You're the firstborn.
Yes, the power of the firstborn.
How does it feel knowing that your father has transferred his legacy, to you? How does it feel?
It is sweet. You know, when you get blessing from our parents, you can go miles and miles. Those blessings you cannot reverse them. You can't. And being the firstborn, I had to take it and be the ambassador of what he found.
But I think you've propagated the name of Wambugu apples to the world more than even what your father did.
Yeah.
Yes. Your father discovered it, but I believe that we all know you even more than your father.
Yeah, but he gave me that blessings, and I told him, you know what? I'm gonna get there, and he's seeing it happening.
I wanna look at it. This is a.
So we have covered this because of the birds. They like eating. So wherever the fruit comes, we try to cover before we put the shade net for this place.
Is it like, I'm just calculating it?
Yeah, it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 kilo.
Yeah, just from there. And you see other places now the flowers are coming up. Yes, and this plant is around 14 months. Yeah, it's just 14
But
months.
is it capital intensive?
No. Once you have the land, you just buy the trees because you have the land. That is the most important. And most of us, we have our parents who have lands and idle lands. So why don't we do this? Which is also bringing money to them at their old age. Right now, my father is enjoying his life. He's enjoying harvest. Yes. So we can do it.
How long does it take?
9 months, start fruiting. Once you plant, because we sell grafted trees. Once you plant like this, within 9 months, they start fruiting.
9 months?
9 months. But they cannot give you much fruits because even you have to control the fruiting. Sometimes you see like this is one bunch with around 5 or 6 fruits. So if you allow a 9 months plant to have all the corners, all the branches, 6, they can break the tree. So what you do, you pluck some of the flowers and leave like 10 of them, so that if the tree can also build the muscles to hold the fruits.
Oh, they said one apple keeps the doctor away, yeah?
Here they keep even the witch doctors away.
But one thing that she's not telling us is that bunch of apples keeps poverty away.
Exactly. Now let me clutch this one. You see the leadness of this, and it's organic. So you don't have to go and wash. You just pull it like this.
You see, I don't know, the apple that we all see in the market, it's a bit like it's round. But this one, oval.
Yes.
That makes it the typical African.
Exactly.
You know, we always have to be unique. I mean, sometimes I always tell Africans, you are unique in your own way.
Yes.
And you have to believe in yourself because the whole world depends on Africa.
It's true. See how you're walking.
See,
Africans are very
natural. I can't believe this, man. See, I'm just doing the way so that I can enjoy this one too.
You want to collect? I'm watching you.
No. What comes into your mind when you hear Africa?
Wow, when I hear Africa, I see great continent. You know what? We have the best soil in the world. That you can even drop a seed like this and to just grow naturally. And the best thing with Africans that we are hard working. We know how to do it. And we don't look at whatever is happening. We focus and we have a goal. So that's how I love Africans.
How many countries that you're transferring your knowledge to in Africa?
So far, so good. We are up to the Africa is like 27 countries so far. I've been working with so many farmers in different countries, and we have worked with them. Personally, I've gone to their country, I've gone to their farm. So we go to the interior and I train them how to do it. And I show them how to do it because most of them is like the way you are saying, Maya, you have never seen an apple tree.
Exactly.
So how do you grow this? So I have to be there and show them how to do it, how to take care of it.
So I believe these flags that we're seeing represent the countries that Wambugu is present.
Yes.
So you mean you're growing in Ghana?
In Ghana, Kumasi, Accra.
Hey! And you guys are hiding. Pokwase. Hey! You mean you're growing apples in Ghana?
Yes.
And I didn't know.
You should know now.
If you're one of them, send me a message. Let me come and see your product.
Yes. So I've gone so far, so good, and I'm proud of it.
I've never seen a farmer that moved from one country to another, you know, just to train people so that they also start growing what you grow. What makes you do what you do?
You know, Maya, one thing is that when you find gold, don't just hide it alone. Prosperity is not a cars that you have, great houses you have, but prosperity is when you lift someone somewhere. And don't lift 1, 2, or 3. That is prosperity. You see someone shining, making up in life, and it is from you. That is prosperity. That is the narrative I have. So going around Africa and far away to Grenada and Jamaica, that is the far that you have gone, is seeing that farmer who is down there being lifted. and not just lifting, but doing the right thing and leave that person enjoying life and not life, eradicating of poverty and the family enjoying what we are enjoying here. Because here in Africa, we are so many. So even if we say that we want to keep healthy, there are things that we need to eat for us to be healthy. Apple is number one. And that's why even the alphabetical starts with an A. And it's that was an apple. So that
deserves a bite.
I know. So that's what inspired me. And I feel nice when I see people saying, my farm is doing well. Kate came and I was able to do the right thing. And you see them harvesting and selling. That is joy in my heart.
What has been the biggest challenge bringing this farm together?
The greatest challenge was water. And because here we don't have any river around. So it was a greatest challenge, being that is what the majorly you need for the apples. So that was the biggest challenge. And we had to do the borehole. It's not easy, but you had to do it. When you see a river here, maybe in your dream, you think that there's a river. But with the borehole, we have been able to manage this.
Wow.
And that was the biggest challenge, but we were able to overcome it.
Whenever you come here and you see this,
hi, my heart.
How do you feel?
Even when I have stress, Maya, I go around this place and you pick an apple and you see how they're fruit. Hey, you leave this place energetic. I'm telling you the truth. Did you see this size, Maya? Did I show this size?
Huh.
Hey, did you see? Let me.
My goodness.
What are you going to take to Ghana? If it is not this one.
I'm not even taking it to Ghana. I'm eating it here.
No.
Okay, I'll take it to Ghana.
Please.
These are your seedlings?
Yes, these are our seedlings.
You don't have seed from the apple?
We don't have seeds. They have seeds, but the quantity, because we sell a lot of fruits. So we cannot follow you, Maya, and tell you, please give them the seeds. So it's how we propagate them, and then we graft them. So these ones are grafted, and this is how the grafting is happening. This is where the grafting happens. So we join this and this. This we call it rootstock. Rootstock is the mother to carry. This tree will be there over 80 years once you plant like this. So we don't sell rootstock, we sell like this. So these ones will carry 80 years.
Your father brought this from the bush?
Yes. And this one was a tree grafted 4 times. You get? Not just one tree and combining. 4 times he grafted, and then this one now will go for 80 years and fruiting massively. Yes.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
But I guess this one is for sale.
Yes.
How much is one?
One is $10 or 8 euros or Kenya shillings or 10 cedis. 10 cedis.
Are you a millionaire?
10 cedis. Yes, I am.
So you mean farming can make one a millionaire and even a billionaire?
I'm a good example, and that's why I'm recruiting more to become millionaires. It's not good and bad to enjoy money.
Please, I want to be an apple farmer.
Hallelujah.
I'm quitting YouTube today.
Hallelujah.
Someone should come and inspire you people. I'm done.
No, you have to hold there.
No, I'm done.
Where will they see this?
No,
we will fire you. We are going to sue you. Never.
Oh,
you have to stand
goodness. There. That's incredible.
Yes.
So who are the people that you sell this to?
No, this one some of this we are preparing for our farm.
Okay.
Some of them not just selling, but for our farm.
Okay.
Because we're expanding. We are doing 100 acres. So this is some of them. From this part is for our farm, but we also sell them.
You have 5 acres, and now you're doing 100 acres.
Yes,
have you started already?
No, we already purchased the land. So now we are preparing for
the money you used to purchase the 100 acres came from?
Yes, the fruits.
I feel like you're doing mixed farming over here.
Yes.
Because
yes.
I'm seeing a fish pond right over there.
Yes, for breakfast you take fillets.
What do you buy? Salt.
You have everything. God gave you
what
water.
What do you buy?
No, we buy lotion.
Because I'm here and I'm seeing everything. I don't know what this lady buys, because I'm seeing pepper, I'm seeing tomato, I'm seeing catfish.
Yes.
Do you have tilapia?
We have tilapia there.
She brought the whole Nile to her village.
We say we maximize every space you have. You maximize.
See, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I have so many Africans that really want to learn from you.
Okay.
They don't have a farm yet, but they're looking forward to come and, learn from you.
You know what, Maya? I wish you're spending here. You could have tested the life of a farmer. We've done cottages where you come, we don't charge you. And the reason we don't charge you, we don't want to show you that it is hard to start this. You just come here in Kenya, you have a home, we feed you. You could see the food that we have here. What you are eating is what I'll serve you in the dinner. I mean, for your lunch. Wow. In the morning, you have fish fillet. So this is what's happening here.
You don't charge them?
We don't charge them.
Please.
When I come to your farm, will you charge me sweeping in your house?
I will charge them. I will charge
no,
you.
I will never.
Everything is money. If you don't want to charge them, let me charge them on your behalf.
Then you have not become a farmer.
Oh, okay.
Please.
This is actually a beautiful farm. And the fact that you've employed so many people.
Yes,
how many people do you have in here?
We have more than 30 now.
Wow.
Yes.
And how many acres?
This one is 5 acres.
Okay.
Fully on fruits, trees.
When you were growing up, life was not that easy. But after coming to your farm, to see the number of lives that depends on you, how do you feel anytime you come to the farm?
Maya, let me say that everyone you're seeing here depending on us. And we cannot make that mistake that whatever we are doing, not to make it. Not only for my family, but also for these lives. This guy you're seeing here, this man, tall man, we've been with him several years. He had 2 children that have been from secondary, now they have gone to university, finished on us. Wow. Imagine we made that mistake and not work hard. What about those kids?
I believe this is what keeps you moving.
Yes, sir.
I have so many Africans that watches my videos. Okay. If you have a message for them, what would that message be?
The message is that it is possible to do farming. Farming is not, being a farmer is not being like illiterate. No, being farmer is the best. And anything that can't grow is what you have not planted. What you think that, no, it cannot grow in the sandy soil, it cannot grow in the hot areas. It is only what you have not planted. Wambugu apple is one example. Let's do it, Africa.
So it means it's possible to make it in Africa?
It is possible. Africa is beautiful. The soil,
I really want to know, as a farmer yourself, what do you think can be done to improve the lives of farmers in Africa?
One is the support, manual support and financial support also. Because like us, we had to pull up our resources as a family. But if it is possible, when maybe a certain community start doing such a thing, it's good to give them that boost, because it's not only helping that family, but also other families. This is how we can work it out together. Because like now here drilling a borehole, and I know it's not only here in Kenya, even in Ghana, drilling a borehole, it's not easy. So this is why we need some boost, even if it's the banks. Let everything be easy. Stop asking so many things. You want this and you want this, and then it becomes so hard for farmers to do this. There are banks that are attached to their farming. But for you to get that money, it takes a whole year. And that year you want to use it. So let's embrace, trust us as farmers. Please, the trust. We need it.
And is the government supporting farmers?
They should be. They should. They should support, because that's why we have the government. That's why we vote for them to help. And they will always use that as a campaign aspect. But we never see them after that. You'll be looking for them, they will not be there. So let government support farmers. Because when you support us, it's bringing also revenue to the government. Exactly. Yes.
Now, I know that it's possible to grow apples in Africa. Do you also believe now? Do you have anything to tell them?
It is possible to grow apples in Africa, and not just apples, Wambugu apples. It accepts any kind of soil, climate, and to appreciate you.
Let's change that narrative.
Yep.
Buy one seedling today,
Yes.
plant it in your backyard,
Aha.
and let the world come and see Wambugu apples. It's your favorite village boy, Mr. Ghana, baby. Please do me a favor, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please share this video, because everyone in this world needs to know that apples grows in Africa.
Mr.